by and smack your butt. Where will you get the evidence from?
Reports to a GP or other forms of documentation can also be relevant.
Okay.
Similar fact evidence. Oh my God.
Shedrack, where is it from?
I don't know. That name looks like. Okay, I mean.
Are you from Akwa Ibom?
Hold on, bro. But don't you think in some president he's done something of that nature? He wouldn't want to do anything that will make her speak up.
Where even you that is being assaulted, you will have to look at it twice to say, should I say it out or should I not say it out? In most cases, when there's an assault, men have now become very sneaky. They do it in a very smart way. If a man who is being funny with you grab you somehow, you should provide an evidence. And the comments we're going to be talking about is everything that has to do with all your comments from Senator Natasha. We're just going to pick 5 or 6 and read it. Those who really pack the punch. So we're going to be reading those ones. I'm going to be reading from a lady called at Egwono Soko 6547. Now, at Egwono Soko 6457, he said, it is sad to see various negative comments and accusations being brought all of a sudden just because she spoke up about her personal experience with him. This lady in the space of 1 year has done 10 times more what a sitting governor of 8 years couldn't do for Kogi State. And then we wonder why those who face essay don't speak up.
Yeah, we're not talking about her effectiveness as senator. That's not the bone of contention.
Okay.
And the person who wrote that is such a saying she's done well in terms of her duty, coming out her duty as a senator in Kogi State. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, she's done pretty well as senator, but that's not the bone of contention. The bone of contention is provide evidence.
Okay.
Proof. Yeah.
Okay. Egwono, I stand with you on this one. This is my take on this. Thank you for your comments. We appreciate it. And I think Senator Natasha, just from her, when you hear her speak, you know she's a woman of some substance. She's got some context to her. She comes from a very moral. When I see her speak, the way she dresses is very moral. I like that. And the fact that she's very effective.
Sometimes they say they dress that to cover.
Hold on, please. I didn't interject when you were talking, so I expect you to just keep silent.
Right.
The way I did.
Apologies.
Thank you. So she's very modest the way she dressed. I like even if her clothes, her hair cover comes off, she puts it back on. That's respect to herself, to her religion, and to her husband. I don't know what religion she practices. So, but the fact that she's a very effective woman, she does well for Kogi State, for her constituency, she does well for them.
She'll win the election.
She will win any selection by flex. I'm not campaigning for her, by the way, but I'm saying the fact that she does well, the fact that she's not in the house right now, the Kogi State citizens from her central district or the whole Kogites, they've been disenfranchised. I think they should speak up.
All right. So yeah, I was reading from Shedrack Ogonegweke, 1676. Yeah, he has a very long note here. So what evidence might be considered? The accuser's account. The person who experienced the harassment should document the incidents, including dates, times, locations, and the nature of the behavior. Contemporaneous records, notes, emails, or messages to oneself or others about the incidents can be helpful. Witness testimony. This really witness testimony. If others witness the behavior,
give a blow by blow.
Yeah, blow by blow by blow.
Account. That's what Shedrack is saying.
That's what Shedrack is saying. Yeah. If others witness the behavior, their accounts can be crucial.
Okay.
Electronic evidence, emails, text messages, or social media posts can provide evidence of the harassment. Other evidence, medical records.
Shedrack, are you a lawyer, by the way?
He's not a lawyer. Shedrack, he's not a lawyer. I'm not sure he's a lawyer, but I mean, emails, text messages. Okay, no. Other evidence are medical records, reports to a GP. Records to a GP.
Shedrack, are you talking from experience?
Perhaps.
Okay.
medical records, reports to a GP,
Wow.
or other forms of documentation can
Interesting.
also be relevant.
Okay.
Similar fact evidence. Oh my God.
Shadrach, where is he from?
I don't know.
Shadrach,
That name looks like, okay, I mean,
are you from Akwa Ibom?
hold on, bro.
Are you from PDP or APC? Which of them? Let's know. Go on, finish up.
Okay. Similar fact evidence is evidence of similar behavior towards other individuals. My God, this guy is very intellectual. Can be considered pattern of behavior. A series of incidents, even if similarly isolated, can indicate a pattern of harassment. Wow.
Let's clap for Shadrach.
Oh, yeah. That's a guy. He's this.
Obviously it's a man.
With this, if you can present this, then
you wonder why issue of assault don't get reported.
What do you mean?
When a woman gets assaulted, you wonder why she will not get reported. Because most of these
I
things you
won't
ask
wait
them to
till it's
provide.
2 years. I won't wait till I have a public fallout.
You will ask most of these things you are asking.
I won't wait until I have a public fallout.
Ladies, please.
So when I have a public fallout, then
So what
I
should
say,
that-
oh, this person raped me.
What
This person did this to me.
we're not. It's not.
Oh, maybe emotional
we're
blackmail.
talking about
Emotional
assault.
blackmail,
We're talking about assault.
All right.
Now, what Shadrach is saying is, if a man who is being funny with you grab you somehow, you should provide an evidence. If a man who is being funny with you touch your butt, you should provide an evidence. You should provide an evidence. Shadrach, God is looking at you from a full HD camera or from 4K for you to say that. In fact, for the fact that people like you, Shadrach, in fact, I would leave your case to God.
No, it's. I think he's speaking from the previous experiences of what we've seen in the past. Where people have been accused or men have been targeted for sexual assault.
I totally agree with. You see, from part I agree with, but what you're saying
so
is
that's why this kind of evidence is actually necessary.
in most cases when there's an assault, when there's an assault, men have now become very sneaky. They do it in a very smart way, and do it in a very smart way. And now, listen, this is a common sense podcast, so we will say it as it is.
Sure.
They do it in a very smart way, where even you that is being assaulted, you will have to look at it twice to say, should I say it out or should I not say it out? Because if I say it out, then people will say, hey, this woman, what are you looking for? So what I'm trying to say is most of this evidence you are calling out, you're saying medical doctor, all this and all that, where is she going to get it from? A man passes you by and smack your butt. Where will you get the evidence from?
Take a
It's an assault.
Fingerprint.
Take a fingerprint. Shadrach, I can see.
Fingerprint.
I can see you have your brother here. Anyway, Shadrach, thank you for your comment.
Thank
we
you so much.
appreciate
Thank you. That
You are
was
a
insightful.
star.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your comment, but thank you for watching and supporting. Thank you, Shadrach. Keep the comment coming, guys. Okay, I'm going to be. The next person is Stephen Williams 2349. Stephen Williams 2349. How are you, Stephen? And this is Stephen's comment. In the same climate, the Senate President would have stepped down until after investigation are made. But this madness in Nigeria is becoming something else.
Who set the rules?
Stephen Williams.
Who set the rules?
2349.
Who set the rules?
Listen to what he said. This
Who
is
set
his
the
own
rules?
opinion. He said, if you are being accused, common sense says you should step down. In the Western world, the people we are copying, which is the British government and America, who are copying, if they are accused of anything,
The Trump stepped down.
okay, we're not going to bring in Trump issue to this. You know my opinion about that, right? So if they are accused of anything, they will step down and then they will help the investigation.
I think that's an individual. That's.
This is what
individual. It's
morally, this is what should happen.
But if I know,
as the head of the home,
if I know I've not done anything wrong,
Israel,
and I know that someone is targeting me.
Thank you. If you know you're not doing anything wrong, and someone is targeting you, if it was me, I will step down and I will bring you out. My friend, come out. I will hire an independent boy to come and look at this case very well. And if you are found wanting, the kind of God that will punish you.
The thing that stepping down is admit of guilt.
No, it's not. All right. Stephen Williams, thank you. We're going to go to the next comment. Go on. Thanks for the comment. Keep it coming.
Okay. Who's going to be the third person? I think the third person said, I think we need to recollect that this is the second time the Honorable Leader of the Senate House is lashing out aggressively towards Senator Natasha, which we are all aware of. The previous time it was the nightclub comment.
Okay.
Now this. If we were in the same society, an independent committee would have been set up to investigate these weighty allegations.
Okay.
Yes.
See, they are still bothering around that if we're in the same society, they obviously the same person will step down and let this allegation be investigated properly.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Now, we have the police, we have the SSS,
Step
DSS.
down. They said step down.
They
for
can
instance,
go ahead
society.
with that investigation and let the Senate President cooperate with whatever.
Cooperation, you can cooperate by
investigation,
stepping down and cooperating from stepping down from the side. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to read it. I'm going to read my third one.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to read my third one. Let us finish this comment, then we can do. I want to read my third one. Now, the third comment is coming from Egwono again. Egwono 6547. It's also sad to see various negative comments and accusations being brought all of a sudden just because she spoke up about her personal experience with him. I mean, for all of a sudden, there's negative comments. This lady is in the space of 1 year. Oh, no. This was the other one. This is the other one I've read before. Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to read this other comment. This other comment is from at Ellen Ekwebe 4170. Ellen Ekwebe 41470. She said, well, I think Natasha was diplomatic enough to keep mute concerning the issue between her and the Senate President, allegedly. The reason she has voiced it out now is that it's been picking on her and he has overdone it. I suggest he step down until the investigation is done and he is proven innocent for him before he returns back as the Senate President. My 2 cents.
But don't you think if the Senate President knew he's done something of that nature, he wouldn't want to do anything that will make her speak up about that?
Now, I was just reading comments. I want to appreciate Ellen. Ellen
You don't want to respond to my...
No. I want to appreciate that because my opinion. If you want to hear my opinion, in the last video we did last episode, I've given my opinion on that. Now, this is the opinion of the comment section. People who are commenting, guys. If you comment, we will definitely read out your comment and we would call you out to appreciate you. Thank you, Helen Kwebe, for your comment. We appreciate you.
Okay, we have one from Ohiole Kadiri, which says that this issue is very complicated. I must say that there is no smoke without fire. Senator Akpabio isn't completely innocent following from his comments on the floor of the House. But it is also very important to note that Senator Natasha is playing politics with this issue. To be precise, this is emotional blackmail and manipulation. If she had reported the Senate President official at the Senate and nothing was done, then her move to go public would be valid. And this is what I've always said, right? Okay. So,
thank you.
Common sense requires that you do things appropriately. You don't do wrong by correcting. You don't do wrong by correcting wrong. I mean, that's what it is. It is what it is. That's what it is.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ohiole. Thank you for your comment.
Yeah,
we appreciate
thank you very much. Yeah.
And I mean, you have looked at it from a very tactical point. It looks as if you are a legal juggernaut, but like we that are here, we're not legal juggernauts, by the way.
Yeah.
We're just speaking from a common sense point. Now, I'm going to read another comment from Shedrack. Shedrack, you're back again. Oh God! And his name is Shedrack Ogene Gweke 1676. Shedrack Ogene Gweke 1676. In this case, Natasha doesn't have credibility because she has a case with Reno, and the case shows she can't be trusted with Accusations. Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
I even heard that
Okay.
they had to pay Reno
I see.
out of court.
I see you, Shadrach. I
You
see
know?
you, Shadrach. We're not here to say who's right or wrong. We're just going to give our common sense opinion.
Yes.
And let me finish. Said Akpabio doesn't have credibility also because he's been accused before.
Yes, he's trying to balance the conversation, right?
Okay.
It's about balancing the conversation.
Shadrach,
Yeah.
thank you for that. That's Shadrach's other submission said. However, while the girl child should be encouraged to speak up, they should also be encouraged to be truthful. Do you know what, Shadrach? Listen, you are the man. You are the man. So on both ends, you have looked at it from we need to look at issues from a common sense standpoint and balance the whole equation.
Yeah.
What Shadrach has done from his comment, he's balanced the whole equation. Shadrach, I'm going to call you out again. Is Shadrach Ogene Gweke 1676. Guys, if you know Shadrach, please say thank you to him. Guys, it's been an amazing journey.
Yeah.
On this particular topic. This episode, we're going to end it here.
Yeah, I know common sense. You know what common sense is about, and which is the beauty of common sense is that in common sense, we don't tell people how to think.
Yeah.
We don't teach people to think. We
Yep.
just lay bare the facts before us and allow you to make your judgments and make your opinions. So, which is the beauty of common sense, basically. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, always remember. As a man, keep yourself away from another person's wife. Keep that. Let there be distance between you and her. And at every point in time, if you need to interact with a woman, let there be somebody else that would see that this is happening. Let there be a third person that can stand as, point of reference. So if you need to interact with a woman in private, let there be a third person that can stand as a witness. That she was there and witnessed the whole thing. If you're a man and you want to speak to another woman in private, bring in another woman to be there, right? So that she can stand as somebody to be neutral between the both of you. Like I earlier said, if a woman accuses you, she's a victim. If you accuse a woman, she's a victim. So always remember that when you are interacting with a woman. And please, don't go and start holding meetings with another person's wife in a hotel. I don't think it's proper. Don't go and start holding meetings with a woman or with another person's wife in a private place, in a private location. That is not even healthy. That's not good for you. Remember, it takes a woman to bring down Samson. So, please, let's be guided. It's been me, your favorite host, Sorted, and
it's me, your controversial
Israel. Guys, kindly subscribe, comment. We'll read out your comment, like and share. This is the kind
Thank you very much, guys.
If this is kind of content you like us to create for you, please send us a DM.
Share.
Give us a topic and we'll discuss it. Thank you, guys.
Share.
It's been amazing.